Ah, Mr. Blake. So good of you to attend this early morning appointment. I feared I would disturb your slumber too much.
Do not jest, sir. I beg you. You have bled this town dry with this accursed war of independence. Damn you, man. Your own mother was born here. Surely you... Look, we will starve. Starve. To pay you and your men...
Mr. Blake, you wished for the Hessian guard, not the Hessian wig makers. If one buys a champion racehorse, then expect to feed it fine meals and win races for you.
You could have been merciful. At least left us the money to buy fresh grain for...
Sir, I trust you did not invite me to this early morning appointment to waste time debating the merits and distinctions of wartime soldiering policy.
No. No, sir, I did not. I did not.
Then, gentlemen, to your marks, please. This duel is to the death or to forfeit. On your leave, please begin. Oh, I meant to slice his shoulder, not sever his head. Well, at least now, let that be an end to any witness here. Your mayor purchased the finest horseman of the Hessian. It is only natural that the finest price will be paid. Your village of Sleepy Hollow will endure. Why in God's name did he bring his daughter? Forgive me, lass. It's unfortunate that your father invited you along to that. You know, I witnessed a similar thing in my homeland once. Well, at least with my father. My mother was born here, you see. She was all I had until she was lost to the fever. But my father, back in the homeland, he was butchered. Butchered. Before my eyes by common criminals. So I perhaps, better than anyone here, understand your thirst for revenge. At least this way your father met an honorable end. And you're not listening to a word I'm saying, are you? When the conflict is over, when Washington's war is over, challenge me, little one. Try to take your vengeance with this. Until we meet again. Until you become a woman, my dear. My condolences, truly.
Mortars! I need to get out of the way. Oh, I need to get out My horse. I need to fall back. Fall back. A house. I will shelter there. They would not fire on civilians. I'm sure they won't. I don't believe it. Little one. You live here. I did not. I must shelter from the guns. They are. Oh. So you didn't wait. Well played. Well played, lass. There's another one. Get him! You will never take me. I am a Hessian.
Fire the cannon! Point blank? Fire it! Fire it! It has been an absolute pleasure for you to come to our All Hallows Eve party, madam. You watch your journey home now, all right? It's quite a perilous trek through the hollow at night, so just take care, okay? Thank you for coming. All right, I got the beer.
I remember you, little one. The years have been kind to you. You have grown into quite a beauty. Please, my dear, do not fear me.
I would not hurt you of all people in the Hollow. Oh, my dear. You know what happened all those years past. They fired, took off my head. And because of your anger emanating from your soul, it acted as a net, keeping me cursed and tethered to this mortal world of the living, until I find a new head. You remember? Well, at least now you know why I cannot just kill you. For if I did, I will be tethered to this place for all eternity. Believe me, I've had a long time to contemplate my position in this half-life for the past 2 decades. I have been working out a plan, you know, when it came to you and meeting you in the Hollow. Well, it was a plan to help soothe your anger, but for 2 decades, every plan I came up with ended in failure. I knew that if I wanted to make amends with you and soothe your soul, a different approach other than death and horror would have to suffice. So, here. What does it appear as? They are flowers. I imagine you do not understand. Forgive me, but I ask you to please approach that which I am about to say next with an open mind. I wish to attempt to soothe your soul and your anger, not with death or vengeance this All Hallows Eve, but with love. Yes, love for you. Well, I suppose you could say that. Maybe I have indeed lost my mind. It seems to be an appropriate assessment when one loses one's head. My dear, your father loves you, and still he loves his community. It is because of this he hired the Hessian Guard from mainland Europe. He did not understand how expensive, however, it would be at the time, and so when the time came to pay, he realized that the entire town budget would be going into paying them for Washington's war. As I was commanding at the time, he naturally challenged me to a duel. I do not know how much you remember, but he fought that duel in the hopes that if he won, he would be able to get away with paying only half what he promised to me and my men. And so, I apologize. I am truly sorry, little one. I know this does not place your mayoral father in the best of light, my dear, but it is the truth, as God is my witness. Yes, I know. I know there are many mistakes I myself have made, I could have perhaps ensured he was able to pay in the first instance. Been more disciplined with where my saber fell, perhaps. Maybe that way you would still have a father and not bear me such hatred, even now. But if it is any consolation, I was never resting during any of that time, my dear. We are bound together by the soul, you see. I am tied to the living world by your hatred. I wish change of all that, and perhaps help you to see me in another, like, one of mutual respect and perhaps, as I mentioned, love. Romantic love, you understand? I know what it is like to live with hatred for such a long time, my dear. It has caused you to look inward and to be too harsh on yourself. The only cure for such self-destructive things is love. Allow this old soldier to love you. I understand. Perhaps, may I show you something, then, before you go on your way? It will not take long. I promise, good lass. Trust me. I bear no hatred in my heart for you, despite what your hatred has cost me. For I have learned long ago that it has done me no good. Please, trust me. Thank you, lass. Up you come, then. This glade, it's lovely, isn't it? Well, I told you it would not take long. I like to dwell here. It is a spot in the woods my mother used to make me collect firewood from. Why it is she insisted on making me walk so far from the house while she had gentlemen calling, I do not know. But I always enjoyed the solitude. I was a very lonely child. But somehow it felt peaceful to lose myself a little, you know. I used to use sticks and pretend I was a knight of old saving a princess. Yes, of course. I will take you to the bridge, if that is what you wish. Yes, just to the bridge, I'm afraid. I cannot take you fully home, I'm afraid. Well, for whatever reason, my spiritual form is limited to the hollow. I cannot cross the river. I hope that I may see you again, little one. I've been... I've been so alone. It would be nice to learn to love someone again, and if you give me a chance to make up for the terrible misfortune that was mine to give to you. I would be grateful if I could soothe your soul and perhaps even teach you the true meaning of love. Of course, I understand. Take all the time you require. As I said, I cannot cross. But I hope, dear lass, to see you again. Please take care on your way home. I will be here, waiting till we meet again.